What's up, everybody? Squirrel Man's back again. I'm still sitting here at home. I got an awesome surprise coming up for y'all in a few days. Well, it'll be about a week, close to a week, but I can't reveal that surprise yet. But I promise all my dedicated fans who have been watching my channel for a long time, y'all are really, really going to like the surprise. You guys are going to be like stoked. um, the reason why I was making this video though is it's about exercise because that's something truckers don't really get a lot of, um, and there's no excuse for it because I'm a truck driver. I take care of myself. I try to watch what I eat when I'm on the road, and if I can do it, you can do it too. It's not difficult. I'd say the number one rule is to boycott fast food. That means McDonald's, Hardee's, all that absolute toxic garbage that you put in your stomach every day when you're on the road. It is terrible for you, man. And it is going to put you in an early grave. Stop talking about retirement because you're not even going to make it there. You know, there are decent foods. It's not going to be the most fun things to eat that you can eat on the road, or you can hit grocery stores as often as you can and try to stock up with less sodium filled, less sugar filled foods. You're never going to get exactly what you want. The foods there is produce in these truck stops. Believe it or not, you just don't buy it. There's apples, there's oranges, there's grapes. There's vegetables. It's in there. You just don't buy it because you walk right past it and go in there to get that greasy ass cheeseburger, and that's why you got them disgusting looking love handles on you all the time. But there is ways to exercise on the road. These truck stops are huge, man. You can take laps around them. Some of these truck stops, you can walk around it 4 times. That's a freaking mile. Some of these, especially some of these Petros, the Petros are gigantic in some of these places. I'd say the smallest truck stops, more often than not, are usually Loves. But the biggest ones are usually Petros. I was at a Petro the other day and I walked around it twice and I was like, geez, that had to have been 3/4 of a mile. That thing was gigantic. There's resistance bands. You can buy resistance bands. Those are super easy. They don't take up any room in the truck. You can throw them in a glove box if you want to. I keep a resistance band. And I keep dumbbells on my truck. I keep 2 15-pound dumbbells. If you're just starting working out, I would go with the 15 pounds. If you've been working out for a while, I'd probably go with the 20s. But it's hard to keep stuff on your truck because you're always trying to conserve the most room possible on your truck, especially if you have a teammate. And if you have a teammate, you guys need to motivate each other, man. You guys can be your best coaches for each other, man. Motivate each other. Don't let that guy sit there in the freaking bed all day watching stupid movies and shit on his phone. Like, dude, you can do that anytime, man. Let's go outside and do something. When I was with Biscuit, we had baseball gloves. We used to get out and play catch all the time with the baseball gloves, and that was a lot of fun. Or we had a football, and we used to throw the football around. That was fun too. It's any reason to get out of the truck, If you're at home and you want to go to the gym, but you're one of those people that's like scared to death of the gym, bro, don't be scared of the gym, man. A lot of people in there don't know what the hell they're doing. There's so many people. It'd be a safe assumption to say about 15 to 20% of the people that go into any gym in America don't know what they're doing. They're in there they're guessing. They're just, they're taking educated guesses every day to go in there. They get better and better at it. The more they go, they learn. But when you're first starting out, nobody knows anything. You learn. Don't think everybody goes in there as an expert, and don't pay any attention to that guy with the big old muscles, man. I mean, if you want to ask him for advice, I'm sure he'd be happy to give it to you, but don't let that guy intimidate you, man. He's just doing his thing. He ain't there to bother nobody, And nowadays, I'll tell you, because I just come from the gym. I just got home like 20 minutes ago. I just got out of the shower, and being at the gym sometimes can be nerve-wracking, because there's a lot of people in there that I feel like they just take up space, and I don't want to sound like a snob. I'll tell you an experience that just happened to me, and do I take it personal? No, I don't. I don't take it personal, but I'm sitting on that Stairmaster thing, and if you've never been on that, oh my God, that thing will kill you. If you're a firefighter, you absolutely need to be using that thing, by the way. But this girl comes up and sits in two things down from me. So it's like 1, 2, 3, you know, there's no one in the middle, you know. She takes one look at me and gets off the machine. She comes back 5 minutes later with her friend so that she didn't have to go up there and do it by herself. And am I mad? Do I take it personal? No. It just shows you how weak this young generation is. They are so weak in the spine, you know. That's why so a lot of those older guys are scared to death to see this country go to war, because if we have to go to war with this young generation, man, we are fucked. You know, all us older guys are going to be the ones out there fighting, and those young ones are going to be curled up under a rock somewhere, crying for their mommies. You know, they're not going to do anything; they're worthless. You know, and so many of this young generation, these young 20-somethings, they're spineless. I wouldn't depend on them for anything. But that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is that if you're in a driving position, you're sitting down in the same position for hundreds of miles, hours and hours every day, you can't be doing that. When I was with Biscuit, that truck never stopped. I didn't get that time every night to sleep in a truck that wasn't moving. I didn't get that time to walk around, do my thing. And I found that I was getting cramps in my legs all the time, you know, because I was constantly in that seat. So you don't want to find yourself in that position. You want to find ways to work your body, even if it's just doing squats. Squats will help you out a lot. You know, either squats, or if you're too fat and lazy to do squats, just walk around the parking lot. Just get your muscles and your circulation going. You know, that's all you need to do. Especially and maybe you got a dog. Take the dog for a walk. It's not that big a deal. You know, it's not hard. It's not rocket science. But you can't be sitting in that truck all day eating fast food and not working your body, because you are shedding years off your life so fast when you do that. Stop talking about retirement, because you're not even going to make it there. You know, you guys in your 40s, I see you go in there. I'm almost 42. I see you guys in those truck stops eating piles of slop every day. I'm like, this dude, you'll be lucky to make it another 10 years. You know, you're going to die of a heart attack. And I'm not going out like that. That's not going to be my story. I guarantee that's not going to be my story. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to do what I need to do. I've been taking care of myself since I was in my 20s. The last few years when I first got into trucking, I kind of fell off, but there's always things I never did. I don't eat pork. I haven't ate pork in years. I don't drink soda. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do drugs. There's things I just don't do, you know, because I know they're absolutely terrible for you, and they're going to hyper accelerate the process of getting you to your grave even faster. And I'm not about that. I want to stay above ground as long as I can. So if you guys feel what I'm saying, or maybe you're in a position where you want to lose weight and you have absolutely no clue where to start. Maybe you want to change your diet. Please get a hold of me. I know somebody that can help you. I promise I'm not bullshitting you. You can hit me up in my email. It's gixerrider91@gmail.com. That's GIXRIDR91@gmail.com. You can ask me any questions you want. But if you send me an email, let me know in the comments, because I might not check it. So put a comment in there and say, hey, Squirrel, I sent you an email, and I will check it, I promise. But I rarely check that email unless I have a reason to. So if you don't give me a comment, tell me that you sent an email. I'm probably not even going to look at it. So anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. If you got any stories, struggles, let me know. Questions, let me know. And like I said, I got a really awesome surprise coming up for you guys soon. I know you guys are going to love this. You're going to be like, this is so awesome. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe. Common sense ain't common.